have you been to a situation where you wanted to make payment for the interest or late fee under GST but wrongly made it to the normal tax part? Well, earlier there was no option to correct this but only to make payment again to the correct head and apply for a refund of the wrongly paid amount, which of course if you could get. But now the portal is up with a feature in the form of GST PMT-09 where taxpayer is allowed to correct the head of the payment made. So in this video we'll see how we could do this. So now let's quickly jump to the screen and see how we could fill this form and make the corrections. So here we are into our GST common portal, and now we'll just go to the services tab under the ledgers, and since we need to make the adjustments or corrections to the cash deposited, so we'll just click on electronic cash ledger. So here you could see this point number 2 which says file GST PMT-09 for transfer of amount. Here comes up this electronic cash ledger, and right now as you could see here, as there is a central tax and a state tax deposited in the tax head of cash ledger. So what we are going to do now is we'll try to transfer this 3000 from CGST and 3000 from SGST to let's say penalty part of IGST major head. So here is this second window which will show you a quick preview of the this cash ledger. Now this third window which says the add record. A quick overview of this window, as you could see, this whole window has been divided into two parts. It's actually select the source from where you want to make the transfer and then select the source where you want to make the transfer. So here we'll quickly select the major head, which as you have seen earlier it was the CGST, and then the minor head that under the CGST we had our cash ledger in this tax component. So as you could see here that it automatically pops out that amount which is available in that head. Even if you are making a wrong selection, so you'll see there is a no amount as of now under these minor head. So we'll just select this head which is having the cash ledger now. And now to the second part of the screen, which is transfer amounts to. So as we had thought that we'll just try to select IGST, and under the IGST we'll just try to make this as a penalty part. So 3000 under the penalty part, and we'll just quickly hit the save button. So it will ask you for a warning and a message that are you sure the amount indicated above is intended to be transferred? So I'll say yes. Once I'll just hit this yes, so there will be this processed records which says that an amount of CGST has been will be transferred to this IGST minor head. Suppose if a situation arises that under the SGST right now, because CGST we just made this transaction, so we'll select this SGST. Suppose under the tax part of SGST we are having this 3000, but I wanted to make it to the SGST but not to the tax but say interest. So I'll say okay. So I'll just put that amount into that intended head and we'll hit save. So again that same message and I'll say yes. So as you could see that both ways it is possible now, that even if you want to make from one major head to a totally different major head, and even if you want to make a transfer from a minor head to a different minor head of the same major head, that is also possible now. So from here in, all we need to do is to proceed to file either by this DSC or EVC, whatever the method is applicable to you, and this amount would get transferred to the intended amount. So this was all about how this PMT-09 works. Hope this video had added value to you. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.